What's going on, everybody? The Super Bowl was yesterday, and as I'm sure you're seeing all over the internet, the Chiefs were able to score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, running pretty much the exact same play that Andy Reid likes to call corn dog, which I found pretty funny. But I'm here to show you where they picked that play up from, how they figured out the Eagles' defensive principles, and how they were able to use their safety rotation against them to get 2 wide open touchdowns in the biggest game of the season on the biggest stage and take home a big win. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy decided to look back at one of Andy Reid's other disciples, Doug Peterson, to see how he reacted to what the Eagles did in the red zone with their coverages, which is pretty interesting. As you see, Jamal Agnew at the top of the screen, and currently he's being guarded by this cornerback. But as we see the motion, we see that the cornerback goes over to what is now Marvin Jones as his assignment, and this guy is actually going to rotate to the top, and this safety number 22 is supposed to come down and take Agnew off the motion. But what that does not account for with, this safety rotating back is the opportunity that Agnew could fake, stop right here, and go back outside for a wide open touchdown. They saw the rotation. This is exactly what happened. Agnew, wide open, easy TD. And the Chiefs saw this coming. But as we saw in the actual game, Andy Reid stole this call twice in the fourth quarter from one of his proteges in Doug Peterson, and we are going to see how he puts it to work in games in the red zone. Here, you're going to see Kadarius Toney is coming in motion. This safety is going to attempt to rotate down to cover him because he assumes he's going to the flat. Avonte Maddox is supposed to move back and replace, and we see that's exactly what happens. Maddox moves back. Johnson moves down, and Darius Slay actually moves up as well instead of taking Kelsey as the number one. But Toney is going to end up wide open because of the fact that they keep trying to roll over their safeties and not take into account the fact that there could be a fake. Perfect play call, first of 2 touchdowns using this play. And as we see, second time in the fourth quarter, in the red zone, 3rd and goal, this is a tight situation, and the Chiefs love this play. The reason Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid call it is because they understand that with this defense that Philly loves to run in the red zone, they simply cannot stop it. Here we're going to see exactly pretty much the same thing. We're going to see Sky Moore come in motion. This corner is going to come down to take the new number one. This safety is going to rotate to take this middle of the field spot. This safety is supposed to come down as he assumes that Moore is going to come across the formation, run some sort of, flat route or something to the outside, but that is exactly not what happens. We see both of them get stuck in no man's land. Moore is moving back across to that flat that he started at. He's going to be wide open. This is an easy touchdown for Kansas City, and they pick up their second Super Bowl win.